Yeah, you saw that correctly. This is a Volt melee influence nuke build, kind of. It mainly relies on the Shock Trooper augment and some other synergies with their hate, but mainly just have Brief Respite in the Aura slot and catalyzing shields for survivability and you'll be good. This build has two green Archon shards for the corrosive stacks, which allows it to full ship because the volts, like because the hate can have corrosive gas and electric in this build because of volt. Because the hate's projectile will do gas damage, but the actual hits from the hate will be doing corrosive. But the projectile will also be launching out electric, which triggers melee influence. I use a Bane mod for this build, but if you don't like Bane mods, you can choose to swap it out for like Primed Pressure Point or Condition Overload, but I personally enjoy Bane mods, so that's what I went with. This is just a run on the second conjunction survival on Lua. For the survivability with shield getting on Volts 2, you may need to cast it twice, I don't know, because I don't think it hits the max shields. But it's not really a problem because you'll have enough energy. The helmet I'm using for this build is Lycath's Hunt, although on further retrospection I don't think it's necessary. I don't have a ribbon for the hate, so I couldn't tell you what to do for ribbons, but as many people in the past have said, the best ribbons are like replace a mod. So if you have a ribbon that can replace any of the mods in this setup, I would go for that one. The most important thing with this build is keeping Shock Trooper, Volt's Shield, and Lycat's Hunt active, so I would recommend bringing a companion for just general priming. I do have an epitaph in this run, and I did bring it out occasionally, but it became a bit of a hassle eventually. For your secondary weapon, you will want to be running 2 Auger mods in addition to the Auger mods on your Warframe, just for better shield gating. You can choose to run that on your companion, which is a trick that a lot of people do, because there's a few companion weapons that are secondary weapons, but I personally use the Death Machine Prime Rifle, because I have a ribbon for it. It lets me get over 50 for, whatchamacallit, for Tenacious Bond, so I can have whatever elements I want on it. I brought a Fenmore in with this run because I wasn't sure I'd be able to clear Acolytes and Thrax, but this build can clear Acolytes and Thrax rather easily because of all the gas, all the priming, everything that's just going on will damage them. As you'll see in this bit in a second, I killed that Thrax without even intending to. Main reason that made the Thrax a trick was because I didn't bring the right focus school. I thought combo was going to be an issue, it isn't really. So bring whatever focus school you want. Combo doesn't matter, you'll be fine. In terms of porting this build to other frames, you would have to use Volt's Subsume, the one that gets given off by Volt, which is his first ability. So you'd have to use that along with the Orphan, and frames that you could possibly use that on are Mirage and Siren. Those two could have pretty good effects. It's completely dealer's choice, so it's really up to you. I don't know if it would work, because I don't know if it's Volt's Shield that's giving the electric proc, the electric damage, or if it's Volt's Shock Trooper. I think it's a Volt's Shock Trooper though, so it should work. I'll have to test that later, and I will probably comment on this video when I do that for the response. But yeah, when it comes to Arcanes, Arcane Energize isn't needed. I put Arcane Energize on because I wasn't sure for that spot, but really just go anything for Arcanes. More Augmented but also not really needed because this isn't particularly a Volt Strength build, this is a melee influence build. So the actual strength doesn't matter. And the reason I wanted it was because I could go faster. I don't even know if that's how that works, but who's that? Ideally focus on as much duration as you can get. Right, I'm probably going to remain silent now for the rest of this run, so enjoy and put in the comments what you thought of this. Au revoir.